Hello, folks out there. This is Ellis Paul. I'm at the Woody Guthrie Folk Festival in Okemah, Oklahoma. I'm doing the traveling medicine show tonight from a remote location on a laptop using hotel Wi-Fi. I'm not sure it's going to work at all, but let me know. Let me know how the signal is. Let me know how the sound is, and we'll see how this goes. I hope you guys are doing well. I am in Okemah, Oklahoma, the hometown of Woody Guthrie, for the Woody Guthrie Folk Festival, and I'm thrilled to say I have a lot of friends here. We're in a bit of a break during the ceremonies. There's a theater downtown where shows are taking place, and before we move out to the field outside of town, there's a little bit of lull in the action, so I thought I'd come on and give this a test run. All right. Video is freezing a bit. I think that's probably the Wi-Fi. I can tell the signal's not that great, but the sound is good. And if the sound is good, maybe we can keep on proceeding. Let me know where you guys are from. We're going to start officially in just a couple minutes. I'm glad you can hear me fine. It seems like that the video itself is going to be a little dicey, but if the sound is good, I'll play some songs. I don't plan on being here long. But I thought I should share this experience. It's so nice to be here. We've got all sorts of great performers. Patty Griffin is the headliner tonight, and I haven't seen Patty in quite a while, so that's going to be fun. Mary Gaucher is coming in. Jamie Harris is here. The Red Dirt Rangers, Oklahoma's finest folk rock band, is here. And so it's been a lot of fun. Dave Amram, who is probably the only person here at the festival who actually met Woody. And he's 90 years old. We celebrated his birthday yesterday. So I'm going to start here with a Woody Guthrie song. Lived in a place called Oakfusky. Had a little girl in a holler tree. I said, a little girlie, it's plain to see that there ain't nobody that can sing like me. Ain't nobody that can sing like me. She said to me, it's hard to see how one little boy got so ugly. I said, a little girlie, well that might be, but there ain't nobody that can sing like me. Ain't nobody that can sing like me. Way over yonder in the minor key. Way over yonder in the minor key. There ain't nobody that can sing like me. Ain't nobody that can sing like me. I took her down to Buckeye Creek to see the frog hit the goggle-eyed bee, to hear the west wind whistle to the east. But there ain't nobody that can sing like me. Ain't nobody that can sing like me. I said, a little girlie, will you let me sing? Way over yonder where the wind blows free. No one can see us from our holler tree. Now there ain't nobody that can sing like me. Ain't nobody that can sing like me. Way over yonder in the minor key. Way over yonder in the minor key. There ain't nobody that can sing like me. Ain't nobody that can sing like me. Her mama cut a switch from a cherry tree, laid it on the back of the chimney. It stung much worse than a hive of bees, and there ain't nobody that can sing like me. Ain't nobody that can sing like me. Way over yonder in the minor key, way over yonder in the minor key. There ain't nobody that can sing like me. Ain't nobody that can sing like me. Mama cut a switch from a cherry tree, laid it on the back of the chimney, and it stung much worse than a hive of bees. Now there ain't nobody that can sing like me. Ain't nobody that can sing like me. I've come a long, long way. I still look back on my tanglewood days. Let a lot of girls since then astray, singing ain't nobody that can sing like me. Ain't nobody that can sing like me. Way over yonder in the minor key, way over yonder in the minor key. There ain't nobody that can sing like me. Ain't nobody that can sing like me. Well, I'm so happy that you guys are here. I'm a long way from home doing a road trip here out to Oklahoma. For those of you just joining me, I'm at the Woody Guthrie Folk Festival in the hotel where they're putting up the artists. And, you know, I just want to keep on doing these traveling medicine shows on the Friday nights as often as I can. I know the Wi-Fi is a little dicey. Let me know, is the picture still freezing? I'm going to do this to see how your reaction is. I've been told that the sound is pretty good, but the screen freezes quite a lot. We see a lot of friends here. Christine Blatney from Greenberg, PA. She's here. Nice to have you here. Scarlett is here with us. Rachel Lane here with us. And we're getting, these are our, some of our comments are, it's in and out, but then mine was doing that early today anyway. So I think are you guys getting good sound though? If you're getting good sound, I'll continue. Because I don't care what I look like. So I'll do just a couple more songs. Karen Zondella's here, guys. She's here with me. She's floating around the festival somewhere. So I did this song here at the festival, and I'm going to do it now for you. It's a brand new song, still trying to memorize it. I don't have the lyrics with me. It's based on a true story of my friend Shane and the weekend that he left the Mormon church. My friend Shane called me up. He was in a world of hurt. He said, Ellis, I'm leaving Salt Lake City in the Mormon church. If I could come your way, I need to leave Utah a couple of days. Clear my head, think and pray and find a path back home. And I was in San Francisco for some shows. What kind of friend would I be if I had told him no? Well, the first thing to go was the underpants. He swung them overhead, did a little dance. Drank some coffee, drank some beer. Smoked a little reefer, slow down here. He kissed a girl, didn't know who she was. Ate a little bacon just because. I was wondering how the story would end. But I was just the wingman on Shane's lost weekend. To a party, I took him to a show. I took him out on the dance floor at a drag queen disco. Taught him my favorite curses. He taught me his favorite Book of Mormon verses. He said, I'm afraid my town will disown me. Sometimes you gotta lose everything to be free. He said, if I'm breaking out, I'm taking God with me. The first thing to go was the underpants. Swung them overhead, did a little dance. Drank a little coffee, drank some beer. Had a little bacon, slow down here. He kissed a girl, didn't know who she was. Ate a little more bacon just because. I was wondering how the story here would end. I was just the wingman on Shane's lost weekend. Now if this song's got you nuts, 'cause I put your religion on the spot, well, it could have been Catholics, Muslims, Jews. See, this is just one man's true story in San Francisco in all its glory. About all the doubts and myths and rules. I guess it all comes down to who and where you are. Are you standing before the pearly gates, or standing behind bars? The first thing to go was the underpants. Swung them overhead, did a little dance. Drank some coffee, drank some beer. Smoked a little reefer, slowed out here. Kissed a girl, didn't know she was. Ate some more bacon, well, just because. I was wondering if the story would end. Shane's doing fine and he survived his lost weekend. Still working on details around that, but I want to get more and more comfortable with it, and that's why I'm playing it here tonight. It's probably going to be in the next record, I'm hoping. Got Gail Scott here. Look at that over in Alaska. We got William Leono in Brazil. He wants to hear The Storyteller's Suitcase. I would be happy to play that for you, brother. Let me see. I'll put this in the tuning. My fingers are hurting. I've been playing so much guitar. My main stage set was last night. And then we come out to the parking lot outside of the hotel rooms here. And we played Beatles songs, a group of 20 of us, all night long. Well, maybe not all night long. I left around 2. Here's a nice note from Alicia. Really like Shane's Lost Week and have friends who've taken that path too. The stories have different endings amongst them. It's hard. It's hard that that church in particular is hard to break out of, because so much of your life outside of the church is, your family life, your job. All those things can be involved in. Your relationship with the church is part of all of it. Which puts a great deal of pressure on people to stay in it. And don't get me wrong, the church has done a lot of beautiful things as well. So has the Catholic Church. I grew up as a Methodist. It's just sometimes you bump heads as I don't know. having faith and having common sense sometimes do this, and sometimes you can't continue to live under the strain of it because you feel like you're living a lie because you're not buying into some of the doctrines and the rules and the mythology of the church, because they're demanding you believe it as truth. So I feel for folks that are stuck in that fight, and I felt like I hate having to offend people, especially over religious beliefs and things like that. But it's a true story, and the truth must be told. This is the Storyteller Suitcase. I packed my storyteller's suitcase with a whiskey bottle, a notebook, and my songs. I met bars, still damsels, tomcats working a midnight scandal. Take me home, Brother Troll will be coming along. If you're gonna ride this gypsy boxcar town to town singing rhymes, just when you think you're gonna lose yourself, you see your name upon a neon sign. You packed a suitcase, whoa, the storyteller's making the rounds. Oh, he's never gonna settle down. Motels, hotels, 2 a.m. ringing a stranger's doorbell, sleeping like Caesar, sleeping in an old barnyard. You'll meet country stars with mini bars, stowaway women laying back in your car, lovers and brothers woven in a midnight dream. If you're gonna ride this poet's highway, friendships are how you keep score. A song is just a skeleton key that can open any palace door. He packed a suitcase, whoa, the storyteller's making a round. Oh, he's never gonna settle down. And the towns, they roll by, strangers' faces they come to know by name, 'cause every year they come back again. Spotlight, it's a sold-out night. Others so empty you can't start a fist fight. And a crowd of angels waltz into a concert hall. It's a circus life. You're a one-man big top, the barker, the lion, the flames. You fall into a hotel pillow, just hoping they'll remember your name. He packed a suitcase, whoa, the storyteller's making a round. Oh, he's never gonna settle down. All right, for those of you watching, you're probably noticing that there is some freezing going on. I see Karen Hansen Mima's commentary. That's because I'm on hotel Wi-Fi, and it's a little bit 20th, 19th century, 17th century Wi-Fi, which means I'm sending smoke signals as well. And if you pick up the smoke signals, you should get a great version of me right there. To just a little note on that song. You know, the B section, the kind of chorus is. I wanted that to feel like a pub, you know. The rest of it's very kind of thoughtful and dreamy, but when it goes to the chorus, I wanted it to be like a room full of people drinking, celebrating, and the musicians coming in. And people are excited to see him, and that's why there's sort of a jump, a shift in the writing. Nice to have you guys here with me tonight from all over the world. We got people from Brazil here. We got friends up in Alaska. I myself am in the middle of the country in Oklahoma at the Woody Guthrie Folk Festival. Having a great time here. Missing Mr. Paul Wiltberger. I see he's here. Here he is, Boozer. He's watching over on Twitch right now. We'll put his comments up then. He's not a big Beatles fan. There are places I remember all my life, like Paul Wiltberger's place. Sometimes I crash there in December. Sometimes I crash there in July. He's not a big Beatles fan. He's the only one. He's the only person that despises the Beatles. I won't tease him anymore for it. I'm using my pen to do things, so I'm bumping into shit as well. There we go. Is it off? Okay. Anyway, we got folks from Clinton, New Jersey. Frank Gallagher's watching over on the Patreon side. I'm just going to do one more song for you guys. I don't even know what I'm going to play here, but I know the video portion of this is sketchy, so we won't go on and on. I just want to make sure that you know I'm consistently thinking of this show. On Friday nights, we are here. On Wednesday, we do the Wednesday weigh-in. I brought you a live stream show and a quick tour of Okemah, Oklahoma. If you want to scroll back through Patreon or our Facebook on my Ellis Paul Music and More page, you can see that one, dude. That was all in real time. I took you to the foundation of his house. I'm going to do a roaming video of the whole festival and compile it like a little documentary for Patreon members. So if you sign up for Patreon, you get to see more of that. So, let's see what else we got here. This is another Woody thing. And thanks for the support tonight, guys. Mr. Wiltberger, thank you for the love in the tip jar for this very brief visit. Go to sleep, you weary hobo. Let the towns drift slowly by. Can't you hear the steel rails humming? That's a hobo's lullaby. Oh, I know the police give you trouble. They cause trouble everywhere. When you die and go to heaven, there will be no police there. Go to sleep, you weary hobo. Let the Moments drift slowly by. Can't you hear the steel rails humming? That's a hobo's lullaby. I'm going to be home next week, folks. Wednesday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. You can expect to have the Wednesday weigh-in show, the Friday night show, traveling medicine show, and the Sunday show for Patreon folks. So we'll see you if you wish to tune in Wednesday 8 p.m., Friday 8 p.m., and Sunday at 8 p.m. I'm going to go listen to some beautiful music and celebrate the life and times of Woody Guthrie. And thanks for joining me here on the show, guys. Good night. Cheers.